Hey, shalom, shalom. This is Keskia Yisrael Hamore, which means the teacher in the Hebrew language. Wherever you are in the world, I pray that you are strong. I pray that you are committed to doing the work that you need to do so that you can be the best that you can be in your service to your fellow man. This evening or whatever time it is that I'm reaching you and you're able to connect, I want to talk to you about the magic of thinking big. This has been one of my favorite books by David Schwartz, and I read this book since the year 2014. This was given to me by one of my clients that she actually became 40 years old today, so I was just going through my library looking at the books that she gifted me. And when I got this book, I read it, yes, but it's of more relevance today because of the stage that I'm at in my life. And I just want to share it with you because of the energy that it gives to me right now, the enthusiasm that is inspired in me to think bigger than ever, to expand my own thoughts. And it's not really about me, it's more so about you at this time. Now, you can think small thoughts and limit yourself continually, or you can decide to quit the excuses from today on, from this very moment, and begin to think bigger thoughts. Begin to think and see possibilities beyond what you've ever seen before. For you to expand and nurture your thinking, you need to expose yourself to new information. Expose yourself to persons that are growing, developing, that are committed to being better than ever before. Thinking, as a man, as a woman thinketh, so is he, so is she. In your heart. And that's the correct scriptural reference. As a man thinketh in his heart, or as a woman. Because when it says in the Holy Scriptures, in Proverbs 23:7, when it says, as a man thinketh in his heart, it's also speaking about women. No discrimination. As a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. How you think, that's how you are. If you think big, you'll do bigger things. How do you begin to expand your thinking capability? Study. Understand that thinking has parts, steps. There are types of thinking. There's strategic thinking, realistic thinking, big picture thinking, compartmentalized thinking. Make sure you're not a compartmentalized thinker only. There are times it's necessary, but think big picture. Most of the time, your thoughts must align with a bigger picture, with bigger goals. There's focused thinking. If you think like a victim, if you begin to think that, oh, I cannot achieve anything, and complain. If you think, I don't know if I can, or even if you think this way, because this is common, I don't know, but I'll try. Trying connotes or means that you will struggle. Think absolute. Think I can, I will, and sometimes think I must. And those are not my words. Those are words that I've heard Eric Thomas say, the inspiring speaker. You know, he does it with his flavor and his rah-rah, but it's the truth. In this day and age, expand your thinking by expanding your learning. If you do not learn, you cannot expand. If you're not committed to it, you learn by travel, but also you learn in books. I've encountered in my short time on the face of this earth thus far, more persons that say, oh, I don't like reading. When I read, I drop to sleep. That's the way we say it in the Caribbean. When I read, I fall asleep. That's an excuse. And he called it in this book, the disease of excusitis. I don't know if that's a word in the dictionary, but you get the picture. Cure that disease. Change your perspective. If you're around people that are just limiting you by limiting themselves and speaking limiting thoughts, remove from their presence. Birds of a feather. You know the rest of that line. Spend time with persons that think big, that want to do amazing things, and it will inspire you to want to do likewise. If you want to improve your own condition, you cannot improve other people's condition tremendously if you're not improving your own. You have to start with you. Even in leadership, if you can't lead yourself by being disciplined, by being committed, by thinking differently, how can you lead others? How can you inspire them? It starts with you. Be a committed person to changing your thoughts, and you will change your results. Commit to a lifetime of personal growth and development. That's the difference. See yourself differently. You can see yourself and say, oh, this book is boring. It's boring. I don't really know it. I don't try to read it. I only read things that I'm interested in. Silly. If you identify with clarity and focus, I'm going to grow in these 3 areas for the next 12 months so that I can be of greater service, so that I can provide help to the persons that need it, so that I can help myself as well. And then you identify, this is how I'm going to improve these areas. I'm going to go to classes. I'm going to find mentors. I'm going to watch YouTube University, intentionally learning from the best in this field, in these areas of disciplines. You will improve, but it starts with the thinking. It starts with the thinking. Change your thoughts. Change your results. These are game-changing thoughts. I recall many years ago, maybe not so many, when I was earning in US dollars, I can't tell you right now, I was earning less than 5,000 US per year. And I was in debt, in trouble, in a mess. And then I started to study. How can I improve my financial position? My self-esteem was low because I was constantly begging for loans. It hurt to do so. But then I shifted. With guidance, with help, I was able to change my financial position. And it only came about because I changed the way I looked at myself. I changed my expectations. And when I did it, my energy rose. I wasn't tired in the day anymore. I used to be tired at work. I stopped being tired in the day. Even now, because of expanded consciousness, because of bigger goals, grander goals, bigger dreams, somehow I have more energy. My peers that we're experiencing the same thing at this stage and age, while some, you hear them at 40 years old saying, oh, my knees are hurting me when I wake up in the morning. I don't want to get out of bed. These nights, because of new goals and an expanded level of thinking, currently it's 10 minutes to 10. And I'm high on my energy level right now. I'm not boasting or trying to impress you. I'm just trying to inspire you. I'm just trying to reach you. I'm just working in using my voice, expressing myself in a way to touch you, to lift you. If you're 20 years old, at this stage of your life, your goals should be bigger, grander. Your thinking should be something that you focus on expanding fearlessly. Be disciplined about it. Be committed to it. And your life will change just as your thinking changes. Just as you begin to multiply in your mind your possibilities, the possibilities that will come before you will be multiplied. I pray that I reach you. I pray that you grasp the ideas, the lessons, and the simple thoughts that were expressed. Cheers. Shalom, shalom. See you soon.